Welcome brothers, this is Bastor. Today we will be talking about the most efficient way of reaching level 10 on any of your characters. As you can see, I will be using a fresh sniper, no upgraded weapons, nothing on our perk tree. This is the last class that I need to level up. The best way of doing this is on the easiest difficulty. By changing the difficulty, you either press R or you click on it and you see the threat is minimal. You want to get to level 10 as fast as possible so you can have the optimal level for starting the substantial difficulty without the need of being carried. The mission is decapitation. There is one specific reason why decapitation is the best. It's because you can skip most of the enemy packs. You only need to stop twice. In terms of time investment and XP efficiency, it is the best way of doing it. Ideally, you want to be doing this with bots. Bots have the ability to engage enemies, and once you are at a certain distance away from the enemies or from your bots, the bots will teleport back to you. It's an easy way of resetting the most encounters of most engagements. It can be done with players, but they pretty much need to be on the same wavelength as you. Without further ado, we will continue. We will start right away. So you will see I will be skipping almost everything except the objectives. This is what we need the most for leveling up our class. Nothing of importance will be ignored. This is not a guide for the Gene Seed. This will not be a guide for the servitors. This is specifically for the experience. So we can start the substantial one, the substantial difficulty. You will see me roll a lot. The reason being is that when you're in that animation, you mitigate most of the damage that you will be taking, and you will be able to skip most special attacks from your enemies. We have skipped a significant portion of the map. We're still in the beginning, but still a few packs that we did not bother killing. So even if you come across large pack of enemies like this, you can just roll in the middle of them and not take any damage in this difficulty. This is the location of a Gene Seed. It's on the way I'm showing it to you. And this is the location of a servitor. We will continue moving forward. We gave them 1 or 2 seconds. That's way more than they deserve. You see, the bots are teleporting back to us. As soon as they are too far away from you, they just get reset. Which is an interesting mechanic. This is not an exploit. We're just using the game mechanics at our advantage. And if you had good players, it would have been much faster, but at least we can consistently reproduce that. Some other players or content creators prefer other maps. Oh, this is the location of the second armory data. Some content creators prefer other locations, but this one can be consistently done at level 1 by any player, regardless of their level of experience in the game. Regardless of the class of the bots, it doesn't require anything else. If you're lucky, you can get access to armory data, just like I did. So, this is the first part where we have to stop. Because the objective is to plant explosive charges. If you have a good map, it's 2 explosive charges. If you have a terrible map, it is 5 explosives. You rolled right in the middle. We'll be taking the next explosive charge. Come over here, little buddy. I don't know what the bots are doing. Okay, so for this map, it's a good thing that I have showed it to you. or that it spawned in our location, we had zone tropes or a mini boss. It could either be a lictor, it could be a ravener, or a pair of zones. We'll be using the frag grenade. We'll be skipping everything, going straight to the objectives. Used my special ability to just plant the bomb, just to reset the aggro. This is not available in the other classes, but the sniper is really cool, by the way. I regret not leveling him earlier. You have to go down to plant the third bomb. We'll be using my camouflage. It will be removed in a moment. So 3 bombs, 3 explosives. We've done it. This part is the one that requires the most time investment. The second one is just a standard wave clear. It's not that difficult, I believe me. 3 armor. When you do a dodge, a perfect dodge like that. Just smacking him down. Not even caring. Directly going to the objective. Now, sometimes there's huge pack of enemies that spawn in that room. Just completely ignore them. And there could be a servitor that spawns here. You want them to assemble. The bots will always get to you. So you see, even if you have a huge pack of enemies, even if you didn't clear the previous room, even if there's reinforcements on their way, by going through this elevator, you get rid of all of them. And you can get access to your ammunition over here just like that. This is the second point where you have to stop. There is a wave that you need to delete. Some dialogue that you cannot avoid. You can get some stims. Let's see what type. We had the Melta. Not my favorite, but it works. We'll start the dialogue to just be efficient. While we are searching. Gene Seed can spawn in this area. But we didn't get any. Some armor boost. So pretty much what we've done. Skip all the mobs, plant the bombs, get into the elevator. If there is an armory that a data slot from the servitor, or there is Gene Seed on the way, you pick it. Otherwise, it's not the end of the day. What you want is the experience. You want to reach level 10 as soon as possible. Some players even prefer to do it this way up to level 25. I find it a little bit boring, and I do not think that this is the most efficient one. You require way more to level up your character past level 10. And if you do not have certain perks, it's a waste. You will be wasting time on harder difficulties. Because it takes you much longer to kill the enemies. You might die, you might fail missions, which is the worst possible outcome. Okay, we're just deleting that wave. I know that Under normal circumstances, you want to skip them, but there's nothing we can do about it. There's no known way, as of yet. To skip those. Okay, I had done the dodge, I think. Okay, so I will be taking it. I will let the bots take care of everything else. Good, they cleared it. We will wait for the next wave to spawn, but you can just delete it by just pressing the button once they are in range. Detonate that. There's always a few stragglers or a few mobs that got ahead that will be able to come through, but not a big deal. See, they're all dead. Okay, so now the elevator will be deployed. You can go ahead to the next part, the final part. Let's go. We are finally on the last part. Let's go. So yes, there will be some idle times. You can just skip those or leave them to your partners. As you can see, I'm not even caring about anything. Just moving forward. Just rolling ahead. There's stims over here. It could be useful. Could be reinforcements called. Who cares? Just keep rolling, keep moving forward, keep lunging. The bots will spawn close to you. They will be reset. In this location, a lictor could spawn or anything, any special enemy character. The reason why I engaged those is because there was a significant amount of them. I just wanted to trim a little. Didn't slow us down by that much, just a few seconds. You can go at your own pace if you want. But again, reaching level 10 is the best way of doing it. And now we are on another elevator. So the bots got in. Of course, he uses his special ability in this. There is a lictor. If a lictor spawns, if a zone spawns, just ignore it. Get into the elevator and then he resets. Now we good. Going ahead, ignoring as much as we can. It lasted 15 minutes so far. In one of these two rooms, there could be gene seed, there could be an armory data slot. So I will be picking up that. Even though I don't really need it, I just wanted to show you how to be safe. Okay, just waiting for our brother to catch up. I always found that playing on controllers is much easier for melee classes. We're on the boss. dodge, you dodge, you dodge, you let your bots keep aggro. Dodge, 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 dodge. Don't stop. He got us good. Best way of doing it when he charges you is to be close to a wall so he gets stunned. There's ads on their way. We're almost done on the first phase of the boss. Okay, snipers are targeting me for some reason. That's fine. There's more stims. Just need to find some ammunition. Using the stim, we will let them handle this, but somehow he decided to charge us. He's raging at us. Spamming his ability. Bots are not doing anything. Executing that, we found the ammunition cache. So when he does this green bubble, dodge. We'll spawn green circles on the ground, dodge them. Dodge in this game is pretty much busted, unless you have some fencing. We will let him get back aggro on our friends. We got him. Most runs could take much more time. As you can see, a slow run when you're doing the skips could take 20 minutes. If you're trying to clear everything, it could take up to 40 minutes. We'll be skipping this. We will see on the tab how much experience we managed to obtain for our character. In total, you can get up to 630 experience. A little bit more if you manage to pick up your partners or find more items, deal more damage when it comes to melee or ranged. We have cleared every objective. We ended up with 20, 40, 50, 50 additional experience. So 630 plus 50 is 680. Unfortunately, they didn't die. And unfortunately, we had pure melee bots, so we lost on the additional 20 XP, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So that's one free level that you get. And that's it. So thank you for viewing this guide.